Hello everybody, my name is Jason and I'm from The Game Warrior. Now I've been preparing for SaltCon, which starts, well, tomorrow night. I head down for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday gaming, and then I rebound and get ready to go down to Dice Tower West. It's kind of exciting for me. I hope you enjoy my coverage of both of those events. Today, however, we're going to take a little look at the Dead Keep, which is a new game by CMON. March 18th, they will be doing a pre-order for this game. So this is not a Kickstarter game. It won't be Kickstarted. You'll just be able to pre-order it. Just like I was recently able to pre-order Wingspan. And have pre-ordered a number of games from publishers who don't do crowdfunding. So, first question, why are they doing it this way? Now, the first question might actually be, what is this game, right? What is this game? But we're actually going to kind of dive into why is CMON doing this. And maybe they'll eventually tell us, but right now we're just all guessing. Maybe it's a smaller game. Maybe it's just a little smaller game and they just do not have the material to turn it into one of their campaigns. And so it's just not worth it. Maybe all of their inner research says this is a good game, but it's just maybe the base game, right? Take a look at what was it? Tactics, A Song of Ice and Fire, right? If they were just selling that base game, there was the $60 version and then there was the $80 version, right? If they were just selling that, they probably just would have gone to the pre-order versions. It was because they do the stretch goals. It was because they do the daily unlocks. They didn't do stretch goals. They did daily unlocks. It was because they did the extras, the metal coins. Because they did the extras, the whispers and the different little packs for different factions, that they are able to turn that into a campaign that has a profitable outcome. It's not just profitable, it's very popular. Like, that's the kind of campaign I like. I love when it builds like that. Yes, it kicks you in your butt and takes a lot of money out of your wallet. But once again, we're not victims. We are free and can choose what we want and don't want. Now, there might be some other reasons. I'm not sure. That's just my guess. If you've heard anything, tappa, please come online and let me know. All right. So what is the Dead Keep? What is it? So it is a cooperative dungeon diving campaign game. So it's a campaign. So this is interesting. It's interesting because they don't do a lot of campaigns. The last time they really tried a campaign, they fell flat, boom, on their faces, and they're still not doing well. Trudvang Legends did not work. Hold on a second. Hey, I'm back. Where did I go? My phone rang, and you're saying to yourself, Jason, how unprofessional of you. Actually, we have my father-in-law's in the hospital. So your prayers are welcome. Your prayers are welcome. And I had to keep the phone on. So far, mostly good news. Most of the hard problem is they just don't know what's hurting his chest. He's got chest pain, and they can't figure it out. But it's not a heart attack. All right. Okay, let's go on. So it is a campaign. That is interesting to me, right? And it is, now I'm going to tell you, I don't know if they're going to, it's featuring art by Paul Bonner. Okay, so Paul Bonner is a famous artist. I've seen him around. I'm not like the hugest fan in the sense of that I know him, but I certainly like his art style. So see this lady here and this guy and these bad guys. Those look great. Like, I do indeed like his style, right? This is fun. This is just great style of art. And to have it completely supported by one artist, that's just awesome to me. This was immediately interesting to me. It's 1 to 6 players, 9 to 20, it's ages 14. Designed by, wait a minute, those are the same people who designed Zombicide. So what is this? Well, if you take a look, you're going to find out. You're going to find out. Let's take a look here. Obviously, there's miniatures. What do we see here? We see tiles, okay? These tiles are reminiscent of Zombicide. They're also reminiscent of Massive Darkness. Okay, we also see what looks like a raised platform. So where have we seen that lately? You got it, Dante Inferno. So maybe they're going into this concept of raised platforms. These would be little cardboard pieces that you would put together. Interesting. Then you got your trays. We've all seen these trays before, right? We've all seen the trays before. What's in the middle? That's your character. What's to the left, right? That looks like a sword. There's going to be some armor, maybe some magic. What are some pins on the top? Are the hit points, right? What are these tabs along the side? We'll show you a little bit more about that too in a second. Are the special powers of your character. So this is looking a lot like Zombicide. Now, I am so sick of Zombicide. I am sick of Zombicide. But let me confess something to you. This is the truth. I'm telling you the truth. I'm going to get honest with you after years and years of just lying. I'm joking. I've never been a big zombie fan. My wife loves watching zombie movies. Zombie movies where the whole world goes to hell and everyone turns dead and you have to run for your life and everyone just dies at the end. Thumbs up. She's just an apocalyptical kind of gal. I've never been a fan of zombies. It's just not, it's not as cool to me. Shrug, not a big deal. I do like fantasy. Fantasy is my theme. That's why I like Black Plague. Black Plague is my funnest Zombicide. Now, will I play Zombicide? Sometimes, yeah, because it's fun. You know, it's a fun game. I'm burned out on it, though, and I'm just not interested in doing more of it. Like, I've had enough of that game. However, this is intriguing to me. Now, I've seen a lot of comments below. People are like, no, let's do Zombicide, just Zombicide. Okay, maybe. But look, I liked Massive Darkness, and if you ask Massive Darkness 2, if you ask me, Massive Darkness 2 was built on the bones of Zombicide. It really was. It had some similar pieces. It developed it into another realm, and it made it one of my favorite games of all time. I just love Massive Darkness 2. This game has the same possibility. Plus, it's a campaign. So, how are CMON going to handle a campaign? Now, compare it to my video that just came out yesterday. Kings of Ruin. One of the deepest, richest, most powerful storytelling campaigns we've ever seen. How will CMON do? Are they listening right now? Are they watching going, we better up the game and get writers and take this seriously? Now, that's not usually a CMON thing to do. Witness Dreadbang Legends, the utter disaster. So, do they wade into those waters? Here it is. Here it is, right here. Read it with me. Cooperative Dungeon Diving Campaign. So, this looks fun. You know, this looks like something I'm going to like. I have to look at more of the playthroughs, and it's going to come out, and they'll give us some things. Here's one of my questions, and I'm jumping ahead, but I'm going to ask you the same question, is why would I order this here? Why am I going to pre-order it, in other words? What am I going to get? Because, ostensibly, this game is going to be $110. Let's say that, right? Maybe inflation, $120. When it first comes out on Amazon, Miniature Market, those things, you're going to get it for maybe $120, maybe straight out. And in fact, why don't we go look at Marvel Zombies right here? We'll go to Miniature Market. How about that? So I'm going to go to my cart. We don't have to do that. What is Marvel Zombie? Oops, whatever all this is. Stick with me. Oh, my mouse is acting weird. Hello, zombies. What's it at now? Look at that. 103. 103. Guess what? You get free shipping at 103. Oh, this is the Resistance. No, don't listen to me. Dang it, dang it. Okay, got to be a little bit more careful here. Core box. Regular 130, now it's 104. Free shipping. If I'd have bought just this from the Kickstarter, it was 130 plus like 60 for shipping. This is 190. Remember we did it? Just wait, get this. Now what don't I get? I don't get that box of extras. So that's what you're paying for. This game will not have a box of extras. So there's just almost no reason I'm going to pay $130. Let's put it at $30, $130 for this. Maybe they're better. They're not 60 now. Maybe it's $40 shipping here in the United States, $170 for a pre-order. Not going to do it. What if this is the only place to get it? Like they're not going to retail. Then maybe I consider it after I look at more details. But if it's coming to retail, there's just no reason. So CMON's not dumb. These people know what they're doing. So there's going to be something, some incentive in this. I don't know what that is though. We're just at the early stages. But it's clearly, there's the 6-sided dice. There's your items. And you know, this is a fantasy version of Zombicide with a campaign story with beautiful art. Choose your adventures. Look at these guys. They're right on there. You know, you can choose a yellow. You can choose an orange. You can choose 3 reds to get more stuff. Looks great. Meanwhile, look at the art here and then look at the miniatures. CMON is just going to do good miniatures. And look, they have bases. I like that. Embark on the epic campaign. Look, it's a pretty big campaign, right? You got a lot of magic items. See this 0 to 1 range, 4 dice. I mean, it's Zombicide. No doubts, right? You got spear launchers, storm handlers. I mean, this looks fun, right? Beware of the terrifying monsters. Look at these minis. I mean, just look at them. Really well done, mostly in focus too for this picture. Look at the art behind them. Absolutely fantastic. This just fun. Oh my gosh, fun. And what always lurks, and always be wary of what lurks in the mist. The story of the Dead Keep. So there's a history of it. It's got this feel to it, right? Here's these characters, this guy, this little boy with this dog, you know, here's some zombies. Oh, there's a zombie right in the middle of it all, right? Patron offers a handsome reward, willing adventurers to uncover its scheme. It's just a classic Dungeons and Dragons tale. Will it work? Will the campaign work? Because one problem, and we saw Massive Darkness handle this really well. When you played your Massive Darkness games, it went from level 1 to 5. And every scenario, you went from 1 to 5. So it was fun. You always went 5 levels. If anyone's ever played Castle Ravenloft, it's one of the problems with Castle Ravenloft is you go to level 1 to 2. If the designers had been smart, they would have gone to 5. Because you feel like you're achieving more. But how do you do that in a campaign? So they did have a campaign in Massive Darkness 2 where you went from level 1 to 10. And so it was a shorter little pick your adventure journey. We started it and never finished it. I'm sure we will. We loved it, but we decided to bring friends in with us, and that was a mistake. Me and Jenny should have just stayed and done it ourselves. In fact, we will. We'll pull it out and just do that campaign ourselves. And because I didn't finish it, I can't speak with authority exactly on whether this is any good or not. All right. All right. All right. Let's look at a few more things. Again, another fantastic miniature, though that does look a lot like a zombie. Right? There's a zombie boy with things. Yeah. So this looks really interesting. March 18th. We'll find out more. And that's where we're at right now. I'm intrigued. I'm interested. I'm always interested in whatever CMON does. I'm a fan of most of their games. I don't choose them all, like the new Cyberpunk game, 2077. I didn't get that. There's others I don't get. This one looks interesting. I'm going to follow up with it. I just thought I would have a conversation with you about it. So, until next time, great gaming.